Hi everyone, I'm Cynthia and you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be making this beautiful bustier dress that you see with a stylish yoke that you're seeing right here. If this is something you're interested in learning how to make, I would say you should keep watching this video to the end. Please, if it's your first time you're coming across my channel, you're very much welcome, and please do well to hit on the subscribe button to join this beautiful family. And to my returning subscribers, you guys have a special place in my heart. Thank you guys so much for always watching my video. Thank you. So guys, we are going to be starting by drafting the pattern for this particular dress. So this is our pattern paper that you are seeing right here. So we'll move into drafting the pattern for the dress. So guys, I will start by drawing a line at that point that you see me placing my ruler right now. And this line will be serving as our shoulder line and also our starting point. So I'll go ahead and insert my shoulder at that point. So my shoulder that I'm inserting is my shoulder divided by 2. Then I'll be going down by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. Then I'll go ahead and take my neckline of 3 inches and my neck depth of 3 inches as well. So I'll go ahead and connect those 2 points together. Once I'm done connecting that, I'll also go ahead and connect my shoulder slant to my neckline as you see me doing. So guys, now I'm done with that. So from that my shoulder slant I have, I'll be going down to take my upper chest line. So guys, my upper chest, how to get to upper chest is you'll be dividing your bust circumference by 6, then you'll be adding 1.5 inches to it. So once I was done doing that, I also go ahead and insert my shoulder measurement there so that I can have a straight line. So I'll be connecting that to my shoulder line. So now at that new line that I create, I'll go ahead and look for the midpoint. So I'll just place my ruler. I'll be folding in like this. I'll be marking the midpoint. Then from that midpoint, I'll be going in by half an inch. So at that upper chest line, I'll go ahead and insert my bust circumference. Then my bust divided by 4, I'll be inserting it there. Now I'll go ahead and connect those 3 dots together to form my armhole. So guys, now once I'm done with this, I'll also go ahead and place my tape at that shoulder line, and I'll be taking my remaining measurements. So I'll go ahead and mark my nipple point of 10 inches, and I'll be marking my underbust point of 13 inches, and I'll go ahead and mark my waist. So guys, for this front, I'm marking my waist to be 17 inches because of the side bust and because of the side bust that will be taken from this dress. So I mark my waist to be 17 inches. So we'll be removing one for the side bust that will be taken. So I'll go ahead and measure those lines. The first one, the chest line, the bust point, the under bust, and the waist line. So guys, at that bust point line, we'll go ahead and mark our bust span measurement. So mine was my bust span divided by 2. I have 3.5 inches. So I went ahead to mark it at the bust point, the under bust, and at the waistline. So I'll be using my ruler to draw a straight line like this. So now I'll be taking my under bust tightening. So at that part, I'll be taking 0.5 inches, while at the other part, I'll be taking 1 inches. So I'll be doing the same thing at the waistline as well. I'll be taking 0.5 inches and 1 inch. So I'll go ahead and connect the lines together. So guys, this normally work for me very well. But if it's a plus size person, I would advise you should take 1 inches at that part that I took 0.5 inches and 1.5 inches at the part that I took 1 inches. So guys, I'll go ahead and connect that to my bust point with my curve ruler. So I'll just do the same thing at the other leg. So guys, I did not like how the curve came out. So I'll go ahead and use my curve ruler and redo that part. So now it is much better. So guys, once I'm done with this, So I'll now go ahead and determine the deepness of my yoke. So I'll go ahead and determine my yoke. So I'll place my tape at my shoulder line and I'll be going down by 6.05 inches. So that is where my yoke will start from. So I'll just go ahead and connect the line like this. So now at my shoulder, I want to get the midpoint of my shoulder, my remaining shoulder. I'll be placing my tape like this and I'll go ahead and fold it in and I'll be marking the midpoint. So I'll be connecting that point to the nipple point as well. So that means I'll be connecting to the nipple point. And guys, I'll also be doing my overbust tightening at that point. So I'll be taking 0.75 inch at that point. So I'll be taking 0.75 inch as you see me doing. So and I'll be connecting it to the nipple point back. But at this point, I'll be using my straight ruler to do that because I can't use my curve ruler. So I'll just go ahead and connect it like this. So now guys, I'll just use my hand and blend that place a little so that it won't be having any sharp edge. So I'll be connecting the other leg of that dart to the chest line as you see me placing my ruler. So I'll go ahead and connect it to the chest line so that I can have a sort of a sweetheart there. So that is what I did. So now at the other side of this dart leg also, I'll be connecting it to the armhole. So I'll just go ahead and place my curve ruler like so and I'll be connecting it to the armhole as well. So just go and do the same. So now guys, I'm done connecting that. So I'll go ahead and measure my two dart legs because normally one dart leg is always longer than the other. So I'll go ahead and measure it and when I measure this one, I'll be marking where it ends and I'll go ahead and measure the other one as well. So I'll also measure the other side and I'll go ahead and add whatever the other leg was using to pass the other one. So I'll just use my tape and my ruler and connect that like this. And I'll be using my cuff ruler to also connect it back to that sweetheart neckline that I formed earlier. So guys, once I was done with this, it's now time for us to go ahead and insert our measurement. So at that chest line, I'll go ahead and insert my bust measurement and I'll also be replacing my dart intake. So I was having 0.5 inches there. So I'll go ahead and replace it back so that I won't be short with anything while joining this dress. So I also go ahead and insert my waist circumference as well. And once I'm done inserting that, I'll also go ahead and measure whatever that intake I took and I'll be replacing it as well. So I'll go ahead and replace that as well. So I'll now go ahead and connect that together with my lines. So guys, now it's time for us to take our side bust dart. So we'll go ahead and take our side bust dart. So we'll be taking that between the bust point and the under bust. And I'll be placing my tape at the bust point and I'll be going down by 1 inches. And I'll be connecting it back to the bust point as you see me doing. Just do the same thing as you can see. So that part I'm doing like that will be closing the dart. So now guys, we'll go ahead and close those darts, but for now I'll go ahead and blend that part together because I'll be making use of this particular yoke. So I want to just have a nice curve there. So I'll just go ahead and blend it together and I'll be showing you guys what it looks like. So guys, I'll be trying to close this so that I'll be showing you guys how it mashed up. So I'll just go ahead and fold it like this. So guys, as you can see, you find out that that line now match up. But if I use the first one, you'll be find that I'll be short with something. So I want to close the side bust dart. So I'll go ahead and cut through the center dart like this. And once I'm done cutting through, so I'll go ahead and cut out the excess on this pattern paper. Then I'll be cutting through that side bust dart like this as well. and I'll go ahead, I'll just be cutting very close. I won't be cutting through. So I'll go ahead and close the side bust dart like this. So guys, I'm done closing the side bust dart. So I'll place my tape at that shoulder line and show you guys. Now our waist line, that is the half length of this top, is now 16 inches, which is what we are going to be using to cut the back part of this dress. So I'll go ahead and start cutting out like this. So I'll just blend that in a little. So see that point? So I'll just go ahead and cut it through. So I'll be cutting out this yoke as well because I'll be making use of it. So I'm making use of this yoke. So guys, once I was done cutting this, I'll go ahead and open it and show you guys what it looks like. So guys, if you are to make use of this yoke like this is what it'll be looking like. But because I'll be having a keyhole at that center part, so I'll go ahead and use my tape. I'll be placing it at that center part. So I'll be going up by 2.05 inches. That is how wide I want the opening at that center to be. So I'll go ahead and blend it into that point with my curve ruler. So I just want the hole to end around that point that you are seeing right now. So just go ahead and use my ruler and my marker to do that. So once I was done doing that, I'll cut it off. And I'll be opening this to show you guys what it looks like right now. So guys, this is what it's looking like. You can see when I place my my down part like this. So I'll just go ahead and blend it in. So this is what it's looking like. If you notice, you'll be seeing that that part has a hole. So that is what we are going to be using. So I'll be dropping this and I'll be bringing my back pattern so we can draft our back part as well. So guys, I already have my starting point line and also my zipper allowance. So the zipper allowance we took for this particular bag was 1.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and place my tape at that line so that I can be able to take my shoulder measurement. So that is what I did. I have marked my shoulder point. So from that point, I'll be going down by 1 inch as well for my shoulder slant. And I'll be taking my neck line of 3 inches. Then my neck depth for this particular dress, I wanted it to be high neck, but I later changed my mind. So I want it to be V-neck. So I went down as low as 8 inches. Yes, that was what I went down by. So I went down by 8 inches. So I'll just go ahead and connect that to the shoulder, to the neckline, and also I'll be connecting that neckline to our neck depth like this. So once I was done doing that, I'll just go ahead and blend in it like this to the zipper allowance. So I'll go ahead and from that shoulder slant, I'll be going down to take our upper chest line. So, and once I was done doing that, I'll go ahead and draw a line like this. So now I'll just go ahead and draw it down to that point to form this our armhole line. So now I'll go ahead and insert my bust circumference at that new line that I created, that chest line. So once I'm done inserting this, I'll go ahead and just curve it to my armhole. So guys, if you notice at this back part, we do not go in by anything at that armhole because our back is always more outer than the front part. So now I'll go ahead and place my tape at that point to get my waistline. Now for the back, our waistline is 16 inches. So that's what we are marking right now. So I'll just go ahead and mark it all through. Then I'll be connecting the dots together with my straight ruler. So guys, once I was done with that, now I'll go ahead I want to take our dart intake. So at that waistline, I'll be marking my bust span measurement there as well. And I'll be doing the same thing at the chest line, that is the upper chest line. So I'll go ahead and use a ruler and connect it like this as well. So now at the waistline, I'll be taking my dart intake of 0.5 inches at both sides. 0.5 inches at both sides, and I'll go ahead and connect it to that point. I'll just place my ruler and connect it like this. So I'll just connect it like this. So that is all for our dart intake. Now guys, I'll go ahead and insert my waist circumference, and I'll be replacing the one inch darts that I took out. So I'll go ahead and replace it as well, and I'll be connecting that to the chest line as well. So guys, that is all for now. So I'll go ahead and cut out this pattern. So guys, I'll be doing some adjustment at that waistline, at that zipper allowance. So guys, I'll be placing my tape and I'll be going in by half an inch so that I can eliminate the zip being puffing out when I put on this dress. So I'll just go ahead and connect it to the chest line like this. Then I learned this new trick newly, is I'll be going up by 0.3 inches there. You can go up by 0.5. So this help your zip to sit perfectly well when you put it on. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out like this. And I'll also be cutting out that damper that I went up by as well. So this will help me when I put my zip won't be puffing. It won't be having gallop at that point. So guys, I'm done with with the upper parts cutting, and we'll be taking this and we'll be cutting it on our fabric. But before that, I'll be sharing with you guys how the down part of this dress will be. So I'll go ahead and bring my fabric. I'll be folding it into four so that we can cut our back part, our down part of this dress, I mean to say, so that we can cut our down part of this dress. So I'll fold it into two first, and I'll go ahead and measure our working space. So our working space, I divide my hip by two, and I add my zipper allowance and my seam allowance to it. So when I was sure of the working space I have, I'll go ahead and fold it again so that it will be folded into four. I'll be cutting the front and the back together. So you can see I'll be cutting the front and the back together. So I'll go ahead and place my tape to be sure of the working space that I have. So this was totally enough. So I'll go ahead and just cut out the excess fabric that is remaining so that I can start working on the main one. So guys, this is what it's looking like. So I'll be trimming out that part so that it won't be included in my dress while I'm taking my measurement. So guys, this is it. You can see that part will be our zipper allowance as well. So I'll go ahead and place my tape at the top of this dress. So guys, I'll be minusing my half length. My half length was 16 inches. So I'll go ahead and minus my half length like that. So I'll be placing my tape like this, minusing my half length, and I'll be going down to take my hip line. So I'll go ahead and mark my hip line at that point. So my hip line was 24 inches after minusing my half length. That is the upper part of the dress. So now the full length of this dress will be 45 inches. So I'll go down and mark 45 inches, and I went ahead to add 2 inches extra for the hemming and also the joining allowance. So that was what I did. So I'll just go ahead and mark it at that point, and I also extend my distance. I'll also be marking it at that point as well so I can have a straight line. So guys, once I was done doing that, I'll go ahead, I'll be placing my tape from this zipper allowance like this, leaving that zipper allowance, and I'll start taking my measurement. So I'll go ahead and insert my waist circumference there, and I'll be adding a seam allowance. I'll be adding the dart allowance and also the seam allowance. So that allowance was 1, the seam allowance was 1.05. So total of 2.05 inch allowance I added. So I'll also insert my hip circumference there, and I'll also go ahead and insert my seam allowance of 1.5 inches. So guys, for me to get what I'll be inserting at the down part, I'll go ahead and measure what I have at that hip line, and I'll be minusing 1.05 inches from it. So after minusing 1.05 inches, whatever I have, I'll be inserting it at the full length of this dress. So that is what you saw me doing. So I'll just go ahead and connect all the lines together with my ruler. And you should see how I'm placing this curve ruler at the hip part. So just look carefully. So I'll just place it like that. I'll also be connecting it to the waist line. So I'll go ahead and make that line to be more visible for you to see. So this is what it's looking like. So guys, at that zipper allowance, the waist part, remember that the upper part went in by 0.5 inches. I'll be doing the same thing at the down part as well, and I'll be connecting it to the hip line. So I'll just go ahead and connect to the hip line. So I'll use my scissors to just cut it out like this. So that is what it will be like. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So guys, if we're able to watch this video to this very moment, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to click on the like button and also subscribe. See you guys on the next video. Thank you.